everyone, and welcome back to the August Chronicles. If this is your first time tuning in, we cover all things parenting, lifestyle, and everything in between. I am Shelly. This is my husband, Sean, back again.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, honey, hey. So today, we have something special for you. Whether you are an expectant mom, or if you decide, you know what, I'm going to chill on the alcohol, but I still want to entertain, I still want to be in the mix, I still want to have something that gives me a cocktail or a champagne vibe, beer, what have you. So we have several options for everyone. So we are going to do 2 mocktail recipes. We're going to try this rosé, alcohol-free rosé, and this alcohol-free champagne. We have already tried and are big fans of the non-alcohol Heineken brand beer.
Heineken Zero.
Heineken 0.0. Sean is going to do our first mocktail. He is going to do one of my favorite drinks ever, a margarita. So we're going to be using Ritual tequila alternative. We've had it several times. It definitely leans more on the mezcal end because it's very smoky. It has some spiciness to it. I personally feel like the cocktail needs to be superb in order for it to fulfill my tequila craving. It's okay. So Sean has his, you have a tall order, dear, to make this cocktail great.
We're just gonna add a ton of sugar. That's pretty much gonna be the alternative to make it taste great because sugar tastes awesome.
Sean's gonna give me a sugar high. All right. So what's in this mocktail?
All right. So we're going to do 2 ounces of.
And you're doing 2 servings, or you're doing one?
That is correct. So we're doing 2 servings. So I'll have to double up the recipe here. Cool. So
we will put the recipe, the ingredients, and all the steps on how we got there in the description. So check that out. Okay, so you did 2 ounces of the.
So it's 4. Since it's for the both of us.
Okay,
so
got it.
4 ounces, and I cut myself off, but the reality is you can use this recipe for a standard margarita. The only thing that'll be different is the amount of sugar that's used, because we tried this before and found that the recipes that were online didn't really have enough sugar to help this specific drink. A lot of our traditional margarita recipes, you might see some simple syrup, but it won't be a ton. It might be maybe a half an ounce or 3/4 of an ounce or an ounce at most. So we'll be a little more generous with the sugar just because of the non-alcoholic tequila, and it just helps cut through some of that smokiness that's in here.
Yep.
All right, so we did that. We're going to do, it'll be about 3 ounces of lime juice. And I like to say too that really when you're making cocktails, it's good to measure. Measuring cocktails really does help with the consistency of your cocktails, and you'll just have a better product in the end.
So Sean is using this juicer, the citrus juicer contraption here.
Yeah, I actually got this for a virtual cocktail making class that I had during quarantine. So one of the episodes that you'll see here, we talk about how we've been able to keep ourselves occupied, and we did a lot of virtual classes, and they're not just for the kids or for the family. So a couple of buddies of mine and myself, we actually did a virtual cocktail making class.
That was fun. Watching you enjoy spirits while I was sipping on water.
Simple,
all right, so next up.
Simple syrup. It's very simple to make.
It is.
It's equal parts sugar and water, and you cook it until the sugar disappears.
Yeah, and the sugar dissolves very quickly. I would say keep your water on low, and the sugar will dissolve in a matter of minutes, so don't walk away. As soon as that sugar dissolves, turn the heat off, and then give it time to cool before you use it. And you can store it in your refrigerator about a week, week and a half.
Mm-hmm.
So feel free to make more than you need. So you're doing, what is it?
We'll do 2 ounces of simple syrup to start. Again, we want it to be sweet, but not Kool-Aid. And most margarita recipes will call for like a Grand Marnier or some sort of triple sec, some sort of orange liqueur. There's no liqueur here happening today. So we're just gonna do a quarter of an orange in here as well.
And that balances.
Yeah, that'll
that lime, right?
Mm-hmm, that'll provide another citrus note.
Cool. So this margarita is gonna be smoky, a little bit spicy, tart, and sweet. I'm very excited about it.
All right, so there's ice in here. So I put all of the ingredients in here, and now we're gonna shake.
And while you're doing that, I am going to
rim the glass.
Rim the glass.
All right.
With salt.
All right. And we actually got this margarita salt here from our local grocery store, which makes it very convenient to just
literally
dip
any
your
grocery
glass.
store.
Mm-hmm. All right, shaking time.
And I will say another thing that absolutely matters in non-alcoholic margarita recipes, you need salt, okay? Because again, it layers the flavor, right?
It does.
That salt is absolutely necessary, just like a regular margarita.
All right, so we also have our ice.
Ice balls.
Yes, ice balls.
Does that make you uncomfortable?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It is fine. All right. So now we're going to strain into our cocktail glass. Ah.
Yummy.
All right. So,
cheers.
Cheers.
Let's give it a try. Ooh.
Do you like this one?
I do.
Okay.
I do. It's definitely smoky. There's definitely some spice in there.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes really fresh.
Also very smoky.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm into it, it's super smoky.
Yummy. Mm-hmm. Chip?
Chip.
I don't have any guacamole. But...
Shout out to Trader Joe's.
So next up is the other mocktail. So this mocktail does not have any alcohol alternatives at all, meaning that this is an option that you don't have to order something to make. So this Ritual tequila alternative, I believe it runs about $25, I think. But I'm pretty sure you can there's a sale if you haven't purchased from them already. I'll leave a link below, and if I find a discount code, I'll also put that in the comments. So about $25 there. plus shipping. I will be making a sparkling stone fruit lemonade. All right, so let's get started. So what I'm gonna do is I have made essentially like a jam.
Oh, jam.
So all I did was cut up some plums. If you have plums, if you have peaches, any stone fruit, again. Cut one up. This will be about 2 servings. Cut one up, put it in a pan with a little bit of water, let it cook down, and then at the end I added a mint infused honey. Very, very easy to make. All you need is some honey, muddle some mint, you have mint honey. So that's what we have here. I put it in the refrigerator so that it's not going into our beverage hot. So just add that. I'm going to do 2 heaping teaspoons of that.
Okay.
Then we are going to squeeze in. Do you want to do the squeezing?
Sure.
I actually don't like this contraption because I'm just used to using my hands. But Sean, you're more experienced with it, so I'm going to let you do it. So these 3 here. Squeeze that on in.
These are also aggressively sized lemons. So there's that.
And they're not the ripest. So hopefully you can get a good amount of lemon juice. If not, you will cut up another one.
Okay.
Cool. And
More?
the other 2.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to use simple syrup. So we're going to use, because this is 2 servings, we're going to use 2 ounces of simple syrup. And this is really a celebration of the season. Summer is my favorite season for many reasons, but definitely top 3 is the produce, the summer produce. So the stone fruits and the melons and yummy. So this is a celebration of the season. Okay, so in here we have 2 heaping tablespoons of the stone fruit puree. And then we have the juice of a lemon. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to add our simple syrup. Then we are going to shake that up. And then we're going to top it with some lemon sparkling water.
And I think it's also important to say that obviously we know why you're having mocktails, but in a show of solidarity, I wanted to slow down on some of my indulgences in the house for these last few months. So,
and I appreciate you. I appreciate you doing that. All right, so we're going to top it with the sparkling. And then, babe, if you want to grab some stirring straws, I am also going to add fresh mint. So you actually like slap your mint, right?
I do.
To release the oils?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll do that.
I saw that on a YouTube video, and the guy said slap your mint, and I liked it.
Wow. That's a little inappropriate.
You talked about ice balls, and now you're getting on me because I said slap the mint.
All right, so what do you think, dear?
I think this is very good. This is obviously something that you don't have to serve with the intention of it trying to be a replacement for a cocktail. This is just something that's very refreshing. I love bubbles, so beer, sparkling. So this is very good.
Thank you. All right, so next up, rosé. It's the end of the summer, guys. Last weeks of the summer. And I figured, why don't we try rosé?
Right. Because nobody wants rosé in the winter. Like
I mean, some people do.
Oh, I mean.
But it is the official summer water. That's what they say.
Rosé is the official summer water.
It's the official summer water. We shall see if it's...
All right, let's go.
Okay.
I'm curious if you have to let it breathe or anything. It's not actual wine.
You want to decant it?
Yeah, should we have decanted this?
All right, so this is called Señorío de la Tortilla. I didn't pronounce that.
You got to work on that accent.
So that's the brand. I'll link it. Here we go. It smells.
It smells like wine.
It does. It smells earthy.
Very earthy. Terroir, isn't that what they?
Is that?
I don't know. It sounds like that's. I feel like that's a wine word.
All okay. All right. You know what this tastes like?
Nothing.
No, it tastes like something. It tastes like. It tastes like rosé that has been left out.
It's okay.
It tastes like. I think I had wine. Did I have wine?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I think they said there was wine. They had said that they poured me wine.
Right.
And I vaguely remember drinking it. But I don't know.
Yeah.
If it was wine. That's what this tastes like. This tastes like an afterthought. But now I will say, okay, there are big rosé fans. I won't say that I'm the biggest rosé fan. I think that rosé serves a purpose for a specific setting. Outside in the summertime, hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it tastes better when the setting is right. That's fair. Rosé to me tastes better when the setting.
Okay, I'll go with that.
Okay? So maybe I would like this better if I were at the beach, like if we were hanging out at the beach and someone pulled it out for me or for the people who don't drink alcohol. And I would be like, oh, this is good. Now, this is good now.
Yeah.
Would I go out to the store and look for this?
Yeah, it's during this adventure of pregnancy, we've tried a few different non-alcoholic options. I would say that right now, this is not one of my favorites.
This is like essence. It's
essence
like
of rose.
Essence of rose. This is the essence of rosé. Cheers.
This is like rosé. Like if you had a dream about drinking and you woke up, this would be on your palate. Like, did I?
What?
Did
I? You know what?
I feel like I had a dream about rosé, and that's what this is what it would be.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well.
Great effort, though.
Great effort.
Great effort.
We will not be wasting this. We're going to be making strawberry rosé slushies. Don't waste it, because here's the thing. This was how much was this? I think this was about 15.
Something like that.
I believe. Heck, I don't care if this was $5. What's not about to happen is I'm wasting it. So we will be making strawberry slushies. Yeah. Strawberry wine slushies.
And you can do that with any wine that you wind up opening and not particularly being a fan of,
you can turn it into
make it a wine slushy.
Absolutely.
Use it for sangria. There are options.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Second to last.
Let's just say a prayer.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Jesus, you turned water into wine. Amen.
Yes, saints.
We ask that you bless this bottle of non-alcoholic champagne, Lord. Let it be pleasing to the palate. Let it be pleasing, Lord, and a fragrant, pleasing
all right.
of our taste buds.
Yes.
Amen.
Amen.
Okay.
All right.
All right. You want to open
Yeah.
this?
I'll open it. Shout out to the packaging. It looks like real sparkling wine.
And this is also like if you did like a quick Google of non-alcoholic sparklings, this brand in particular is highly rated. Now I don't know where they're setting.
It's from France.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
yeah, you know, it's the real deal.
Skills.
All right.
I'm gonna just fill her glass up because why not? You know, she's not driving.
The bubbles are certainly there. Okay.
So again, aesthetically, it looks like
It
the
does.
real thing.
And I actually think this is a Chardonnay grape.
And you love a good Chardonnay.
I adore. Yes, this is a Chardonnay grape. That's a good sign.
It smells good.
It smells really, really good.
Mm-hmm. It definitely smells good. All right. Bottoms up.
Okay. You have thoughts?
It tastes like sparkling grape juice, almost. It's sweet,
But
it's definitely.
you think it's
I
sweet?
think it's sweet. Yeah.
I actually would buy this again.
Okay.
I would buy this again for the purpose of having a non-alcoholic toast option.
Instead of sparkling cider.
Instead of sparkling cider. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Because it's not like sparkling cider is very much like apple juice. Like
Right.
it's like syrupy. This is dry. But you think it's sweet.
I think it's sweeter than a brute sparkling. So, in that regard, yes, I do think it's sweeter. I don't think it's super sweet. I think it's sweeter than I would typically have my sparkling wines. But it's better. I prefer...
Is it more of a Prosecco? Or sweeter?
I would put it in line with a Prosecco. But in terms of the wine options that we've had here today, I absolutely prefer this over the rosé, the essence of rosé.
Okay.
And I feel like I have a little buzz, but I know I don't.
No! Oh
I
my
know
gosh,
I
I was
don't.
like,
I know I don't.
No, seriously. I
know I don't.
I was like, I'm not going to say it because I'm going to sound crazy. No, but...
I know I don't. I absolutely know I don't have a buzz.
I think it's the effervescence.
Oh, that's a solid word choice right there.
I think like it's in your nose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And also that smokiness of that margarita, that sits on your chest too. So it could be a little bit of that as well.
So at this point, we're guys.
No? All
right. We're not. But we feel. Okay.
You get the vibes. You get the essence of a buzz. That's what I have right now. The essence of a buzz.
Okay, so this rosé, don't waste your time, okay? I wouldn't say give this a try.
I wouldn't be mad at that, again, especially if you're looking for some sort of non-alcoholic option for a toast.
If you do not drink at all, this is it. This right here. This is it. If you are dry, that's it right there.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
In my opinion. This would be good with actually, let's try it. Let's give it a go. Let's just see how. We're gonna give it a go. Okay, it's brunch.
A little faux mosa.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I think I just coined a term there, and I like it.
That may be too sweet for you, so I'm just gonna put a little bit.
That's fine.
That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying
That's good.
It's worth your time.
You might be able to sneak this past somebody on brunch. Might.
Because of the bubbles, I'm telling you.
Because of the bubbles.
Yeah. You're not getting this level of bubbles. That's not a sparkling cider.
No.
Not that many bubbles. Right?
That's fair. I like my margaritas, not my margaritas, my mimosas light skin. So
but he's pouring though. He revisited. You just revisited.
I did revisit. I said I like this one. Roll the tape back and see where I said I like this one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's good.
Okay, so both of these I purchased on B Clink. I will leave the link. There is a discount code, 15% off your first order. I will also leave that. This is worth your time.
This is worth your time. This is worth your time.
Also, on that website, the entire website is solely dedicated to alcohol-free options. So they have beers, right? I think they have like 10 different options.
Yeah, and I'm actually interested to try more of the beers because they have IPAs, Hefeweizens. They have all sorts of non-alcoholic beer options. Certainly more than the old duels that my grandmother used to drink back in the day.
Yes, absolutely. They also have spirit alternatives on that website, and they obviously have wine. I'll leave the code. Okay. Last but not least, and I'm just going to open one because now I feel like now we're doing too much. All right. I will grab a glass.
Chill your glasses, America. Chill your glasses. It makes the beer drinking experience that much better. That's a promise.
So this option is if you like a Pilsner, a wheat, if you like Heineken, you will like this. You don't miss the alcohol when you're drinking this. This is by far the best alcohol option that I've tasted.
Non-alcoholic option.
Non-alcoholic. It is very, very, very well done, and you don't miss it. In the summertime, Doesn't matter the setting. When you're having a burger,
Mm-hmm.
when you go to a cookout, and I'm pretty sure that most places most beer distributors sell it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're a grocery store or wherever you live, a lot of states have it. They sell wine and beer.
Mm-hmm. Everywhere except Pennsylvania.
Everywhere except Pennsylvania. Wherever you purchase your beer, I'm like 90% sure that you can get this.
Specifically that one. You might not be
That's
able to get all the other options. I believe our local Trader Joe's actually has a lot more 0% beer options.
Oh, okay.
So we might have to try that out. But I know that the Acme around the corner sells those, and that's typically where I get them from. So.
Yep. All right. Well, guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope this was helpful. Listen, do not let us steer you away from this. If you like rosé and you like really light rosés, this is for you.
If you like water, you might like that.
Don't be like that. Don't listen to him. If you liked rosé, light rosés, before you stopped drinking for whatever reason, pregnancy, what have you, give this a try. Or just go on the website, BeClink website. They will have other rosé options. Try those. And the beer.
And the beer.
That's
Definitely, we can
bet.
co-sign on the beer.
Yes,
Yep.
absolutely. All right, well, thank you for tuning in. If you liked what you see, subscribe below. Click the bell for notifications so you don't miss anything. We will see you soon. Peace.